Greetings and welcome to the Deciding to Soar podcast. It is always such an honor and such a joy to spend time with you today. And so I hope you are well. I hope that you are ready to embark on the second half of 2024. And I hope that even in the midst of so much chaos and tribulation, and challenges in the world, that you are trying to find your own grounding and your own sense of peace as you participate in making the world a better place in your own unique way. So greetings. So glad that you're here. Today, I wanted to share a story that I read about that has been really inviting me to think about how I am living in the world. And it has really had an impact on many of my clients. And so I said, you know what? Let me share this story with you. The story is about this amazing singer. And this singer had just a very beautiful voice. And she was taught to sing in a certain way. She was taught to sing in a certain posture, in a certain place. She was taught to hold her head in a certain way and to use her voice in a certain way so that her voice will have range and reach. But one day she hired this new vocal coach, and this vocal coach had experienced and witnessed her great talent. And he took her by the hand and told her to sing while she was moving. And so as she was moving around the stage, she started singing and started flowing and feeling her music in a way that she had never experienced her music before. And her voice, even though it was as equally as beautiful, it was filled with this sense of energy, this sense of exuberance that she had never experienced or heard from her own voice before. What was interesting about this story is that the singer was born without sight, without eyesight, and she was instructed throughout her entire life to sing in a certain way and to not move and to abide by these guidelines because her family wanted to keep her safe. Her family was not concerned about her singing voice as much as they were concerned about her safety because they feared that she would be hurt if she moved, if she did not create this sense of placement while she was singing. But what was interesting is that the singer said that she had never felt so vibrant and so energetic and so happy singing ever in her life. Just think about that. Throughout her life, many decades of singing, she never had an opportunity to experience so much flow, so much joy, so much movement, because she thought she had to stay in a certain posture. But then she didn't even know that her parents and all the people in her life wanted her to stay in this posture, not to keep her satisfied, not to keep her happy, but they thought they were keeping her safe. What that said to me, it made me think about many times in my life and maybe in your life where you are staying in a certain position and you're doing something in a certain way because people have taught you to do it that way and told you that it was the right way, it was the best way, it was the normal way, thinking that it was the way to keep you safe, safe from ridicule, safe from rejection, safe from being excluded, safe from physical harm, safe from gossip. And so you stayed in this posture, this place, which became a prison in an attempt to keep other people okay never knowing that there was more life for you, that there was more joy for you, that there was more experiences for you, that there was more love for you, never knowing what you were capable of, never appreciating the depth of your own potential and your own possibilities because you were doing what everyone else told you to do, scared you to do, coerced you to do, or maybe just taught you to do with no ill intent. And so today I want you to think about 3 things that I am really working on in my own life, as well as the lives of people who give me the honor of working with them as clients. And the first thing I want you to do is to dare to ask yourself where you want more. Dare to ask yourself, do you want more in your marriage? Do you want more in your career? Do you want more in your opportunities to navigate life differently? Do you want to experience yourself differently? Dare to ask yourself, where do you want more? And don't put limits on yourself. Just dare to ask yourself that question. The second thing I want you to do is dare to act differently. And I'm not saying that you have to make these big sweeping changes, but what is something that you can do to start pointing you in a direction that you want to go? What is something that you can do in your marriage, in your job, in your diet, in your traditions, in your rituals? What is something that you can do differently that allows you to start tapping into a newer, more updated, more expensive version and existence in your life? And the third thing I want you to do is dare to get into different circles. One of the things that I am learning more and more is that your life will increase and expand through exposure. And if we are exposed to new ideas, to new attitudes, to different perspectives, to different cultures, we give our imagination more room to wonder and to roam and to grow. We open up windows of opportunities and doors into new destinies. So those are the 3 things I want to invite you to do: to dare to ask, dare to act, and dare to get into different circles. Because there might be more to your life than what you have been taught and told to do. And just like that singer who was born without sight, when she started to have opportunities to move, she was able to experience more of life. She was able to experience more of herself. She was able to experience something that all of us need more than anything else right now, and that's joy. Just something to think about, and let me know how that story resonated with you. Just send me an email at SharRon@SharronJameson.com. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your thoughts and your perspectives. And I want to know that how did this story resonate in your life, and how can you use this story to make some changes so that you can have more of what you want and you can experience more of what you want. You can enjoy more of what you want. You can try more of what you want so that you can be who your creator has created you to be. Thanks so much for listening to me today. I am so grateful for your time and your energy and your presence. And make sure that you check out my free resources and my newsletter and my website. I am doing my best to offer different perspectives, especially now when the world is in so many challenging situations and places, I want us to know that there's still a resting place. There's still something that we can hope for to create a life and a community and a culture where everyone can thrive and everyone can be humanized and everyone can be respected. Thanks so much again for your time and blessings to you, and have a great day.